Your heart lies on your left side, about the 5th rib down.
For compressions, how many do we do?
All you have to do is take your hand, rest it in the middle of the chest, and pump. 1, 2, 30 compressions. And the best thing that could happen, the patient comes back to life. My name is James Rocky Robinson. I'm a retired captain from FDNY, New York City. And I had one guy on the night shift that I told him, his name was Joe Perez. He was a Puerto Rican guy. And I said, Joe, I'm gonna start a volunteer ambulance corps in Bedford-Stuyvesant. Joe looked at me like I had two heads, but he said, you know what, Rocky? If you're gonna do that, I'm going with you. We were the first Ghostbusters. We put oxygen tanks on our back, trauma kits in our hand, scanners on our head, and anything that came in within a 10-block radius, me and this guy would run. And they were like, those guys are crazy. That big old nigger and that poor Puerto Rican, that spick, they are making a disgrace of the service. Everybody was laughing. And this was a very dangerous neighborhood. You know, we had sometimes 5 or 6 shooting in one day. And then, you know, I used to wear dark glasses so people wouldn't see me crying. And they said, you know what? Why would you start an ambulance corps in the hood? Number one, ain't nobody gonna volunteer. Ain't nobody gonna volunteer unless they get paid in the hood. I said, people are people, my man. You just gotta show them the way.
Okay, sir, can you hear me? Sir.
And then from then on, it's been like not just rescuing them, but teaching them, because half of them didn't have the money to go to EMT school anyplace else.
That sounded almost good, but tell me. Almost. Tell me what you're looking for when you're exposing the chest.
Chest rise.
Everybody want to get him and give him a gun. I want to give him a stethoscope and a BP cuff. How I got into this profession is that one day I got out of the subway and I'm walking down the block on where I lived, and in front of my house was a large crowd of people. And as they saw me, they started saying, hurry up, your niece has gotten struck by a car. And I ran, and they made a way for me, and my niece was laying on the ground. She wasn't moving, she wasn't breathing, and I put her in my arms, which was the wrong thing to do at that time, I didn't know. And I started hollering, somebody call an ambulance.
That's beautiful, guys.
They like that all over the world. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Every time I see one of my former students riding down the street in the fire department ambulance, making $32,000 to $40,000 a year. Before, they wasn't making ungats, nothing. And now they're feeling good about themselves. They can support their family. That's how you stop the violence. They wouldn't dare think about violence now, you know, because they have a good paying job. You know, and that is my overall goal, to do this all over the world.